Good evening, all, and welcome to the live and interactive quizzing session conducted by THiNC Institute of Design. So we are back with another quizzing session. So those who are already aware of the process, you can see the game pin on your screen, 864-3855. So let's wait for a few more participants to join. After that, I'll just briefly explain the process, how you have to play this quiz. Let's wait for more participants to join. So for those who are new to the quizzing session, what you have to do is that you have to download the Kahoot app from the Apple Store or Android Play Store, and you have to install the Kahoot app. After that, you have to enter the game pin 864-3855. You have to enter this game pin. At that time, you'll be given entry to the quizzing process. So we have more participants joining. Teresa, Mansi, Anu, welcome to the session. All right, so after installing the Kahoot app, you have to enter the game pin 864-3855. You have to enter the game pin and you'll be given entry to the our quiz. So if you don't have an extra mobile device, you can do it from your computer itself. So what you have to do is that if you're having two browsers, in one browser you can open the YouTube Live, and another browser you can go to the website www.kahoot.it. There also you have to enter the same game pin only, 864-3855. So if you don't have two browsers, still you can play this game because, okay, we have Larry Baker, Sapna, Teresa, Mansi, Anu, welcome to the session. So if you don't have two browsers also, still you can play this game. You can go to the split screen option. You can use the split screen option in your computer, and in one browser you can enter this game. You can open the Kahoot website, www.kahoot.it, and in another browser you can open the YouTube Live. So that's how you have to enter this gaming process. So let's wait for a few more participants. After that, I'll explain how you have to play this game. Laurie Baker, Sapna, Teresa, Mansi, Anu, welcome to the session. So first we'll be having a demo session. So this game pin is for the demo session. So once we start the real session, will be another game pin will be generated. So at that time you have to enter that game pin and enter one more time. Kanishka Darshi, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Kanishka Darshi, Anvin, Goku 10, Laurie Baker, Sapna, Safwana, welcome all to the session. All right, so I'll just explain how you have to play this quiz after installing and after entering the quiz, how you have to play this quiz. So what you have to do is that you have to open our YouTube Live in one browser or one of your devices, and after that, in the YouTube Live, we'll be showing the questions. We'll be showing the questions and the answers. The corresponding color codes for the options will also be given. So what you have to do is that you have to keenly read the questions, and you have to check the options also, and some color codes will be given. Color codes will be given respective to the particular option. So in your mobile device, in your Kahoot website or in your mobile device, what you have to do is that you have to click on the corresponding color codes of the option. So the questions, the winners will be selected based on the how accurate you are, and how fast you are in answering the questions. Okay. All right, we have Fifi, Mahit, Ashruta, Shahana, Gauri, Safwana, Anvin, Nilina, MS. All right, I think we can start the demo session. So if you are ready for the session, you can enter ready in the quiz in the chat box. If you have any doubts regarding the same also, you can enter that in the chat box. We'll be happy to help you. Anantu, Lakshmi, Atira, Antoni Gaudi, Nilina MS. We're waiting for your replies. So once you are ready for the session, just enter ready in the chat box so that we can start the demo session. So in the demo session, make sure that you're clearing all your doubts regarding the quiz. So we'll be having a demo session with 2 questions. So At that time, make sure that you are clearing all your doubts regarding how you have to play this quiz. Okay, after that, new game pin will be generated and will be given entry to the new gaming, the real quiz. And today's topic is non-verbal reasoning. We'll be having 15 questions of non-verbal reasoning. All right. So if you're ready, you can enter ready in the chat box so that we can start the session, the demo session. One more time, I'm repeating the game pin 8643855. Game pin for the demo quiz is available in the chat box also. You can copy it from there also. All right, we have Gauri Girish ready, Dia Fatima ready. Kanishka Darshini has asked how to play this quiz. Kanishka, I hope you have already entered the gaming process. So what you have to do is that I'll be showing you how you have to play this quiz in a demo session. So at that time, make sure that you are keenly watching it. After that, one more time, I'll be explaining how you have to play this quiz. Okay. All right. All right. So I think we can start the session, demo session. So this is the first question for your demo session. All right. So what you have to do is that you have to keenly watch this question. So who designed the Hyder Aliyev Center at Azerbaijan? So that is the question. So we'll have four options. Four options with different color codes. Left side, you can see the timer. Right side, you can see how many of you have attended the answers. Okay. So in your mobile app, in your Kahoot app, what you have to do is that the corresponding color codes will be there. For example, Louis Khan will be having a color code of red. So if you think Louis Khan is a correct answer, what you have to do is that click on the red color code. Click on the red color code as soon as possible, because your time is also very valuable in determining your marks as well as your score as well as your position. Okay, so if you think Louis Khan is the correct answer, make sure that you're clicking on the red color code. If you think Charles Correa is the correct option, make sure that you're clicking on the blue color code. So left side you can see the timer, right side you can see the answers. How many of you have attended the answers? Okay. So that's how you have to play this session. So if you have any doubts, make sure you're asking it in the chat box. Okay. So now the timer has gone. So the correct answer is Zaha Hadid. Zaha Hadid is the correct answer. So those who have clicked on the green color code, their answers are correct. So you can see that the other options, Louis Khan, Charles Correa, all other options have been faded out. So Zaha Hadid is the correct answer. So after this, we'll be moving on to the scoreboard. Scoreboard will show who all has come to the top spot. So here you can see that Anandu has come to the top spot with 989 points. Second spot goes to Safwana with 906 points. Third spot Rose. Fourth spot goes to Goku 10. And fifth spot goes to Ashruda. Okay, so this is how the scoreboard looks. So we have one more question in the demo session. Let's move on to that. I hope your doubts are clear. So still, if you have any doubts, make sure you're asking it in the chat box. So this is the second question in the demo session. At any point of time, you can enter the game pin 8643855 and enter the quiz. All right, time's up. So the answer is A. A is the correct answer, which is the following is the mirror image of the problem figure. A is the correct answer. So now we don't have the scoreboard. We'll be directly moving on to the podium. Podium will show what has come to the top 3 spots and the runners. Okay. So this is how the podium screen looks like. Third spot goes to Rose. Second spot goes to Goku 10. And the first spot goes to Anantu. Okay. All right. So that's how the process, and we have runners of Anu and Pratham. All right, so now we'll be moving on to the real quiz. I hope you can see my screen. So we'll be having a new game pin. All right, let's wait for more participants to join. So the new game pin is 7248903. That is a new game pin. Make sure you're entering the game pin in your Kahoot app or web browser. So I'll just briefly explain one more time how you have to play. So you have to open your Kahoot app or open the Kahoot website, www.kahoot.it. After that, you have to enter the game pin 7248904. You have to enter the game pin. So at that time, you'll be given entry to the entry to a quiz. At that time, your names will also be displayed here. So after that, what you have to do is that you have to open our YouTube live in one screen or one device, and another screen or another device. What you have to do is that you have to go to the Kahoot app or Kahoot website and play this game. So at that time, we'll be displaying the questions and the options will be displaying in our screen. And what you have to do is that you have to click on the corresponding color codes in your Kahoot app or Kahoot web browser. So that's how you have to play this game. All right. So we have participants joining: Famia, Harishankar, Alan, Lakshmi, Laurie Baker, Frank Jerry, Arya, Prathamesh, Anantu, Goku, Levan, Abhi, Kanishka, Mansi, Mahit, Teresa, Shahna, Sahla, Sandra, Saha, Habib, Fifi, Asruda, Gauri, Anu, Anbin, Nantana, Adira, Amruda. All right. So we'll start it in a while. Start the session in a while. So this will be the real quiz. You'll be having 15 questions. We'll be having 15 questions. So the time will vary from 60 seconds to 120 seconds, depending upon the questions. So each question will be having different difficulty level. So the questions are more difficult or more time consuming, that will be allotted more time. All right. All right. So I think we can start the session in a while. So if you are ready for the session, if you're ready for the quiz, you can enter ready in the chat box so that we can start the session. Right, I'll randomly pick some names: Mana, Aksa, Malavika, Sapna, Sri Lakshmi, Nida, Bharati, C, Saij, 78, Dia. The game pin will be available in the chat box also, so you can copy it from there also. One more time, once again, I'm repeating it: 7248903. That is the game pin. All right, I think we can start the session. We have messages coming: Kanishka, Prathamesh, Safwana, ready. All right, so I think we can start the session. So starting the session, Lifa, Akhil. All right, starting the quiz. So here comes your first question. All right, so the correct front view is A. A is a correct front. A, the figure in A was a correct front view. Okay. All right. Moving on to our first scoreboard. Fatima Safa is on the top spot with 962 points. Second spot goes to Stomy. Third position goes to Safwana. Fourth spot goes to Malavika, and the fifth spot goes to Saij. Right. So that's all from the scoreboard. So if anybody is not okay, we have answers in the chat box also. Fun with that. A. Okay. All right. Thank you for participating. So if you want to, if those have not entered the process, if you still want to play this quiz, make sure you are entering this game pin. It's displayed in the top bottom right corner, 7248903. You can still enter this process. All right, moving on to the next question, second question. All right, so the correct elevation of the problem figure is shown in C. C is the correct answer. Once again, moving on to the scoreboard. Sai just come to the top spot with 1566 points. Second spot goes to Fatima Safa. Third spot goes to Nandana. Fifth spot goes to Safwana. And fourth spot goes to Safwana. And fifth spot goes to Aksa. So we have a new climber here. Teresa is the highest climber. She has climbed 13 places in the second question. All right. So moving on to the third question. Right. So there are 9 surfaces. 9 surfaces for the given object. Moving on to scoreboard again. Nida has come to the top score with 2369 points. Second spot goes to Saij. Third spot goes to Nandana. Fourth spot goes to Sahla. And fifth spot goes to Teresa. And Rishika is a new climber here, and she has climbed 5 places. All right. So before moving on to the fourth question, let me remind you regarding your Telegram channel. So we have a Telegram channel in which we'll be sharing the updates regarding your examination. We'll be sharing the updates regarding our further programs, like our sessions, our quizzes, our classroom sessions, and all. So the link will be posted in the chat box. So make sure you are clicking on the link and joining the Telegram channel. All right. So with that note, let's move on to the fourth question. Okay, one more time regarding the front view, you have to identify the correct front view. So C is the correct answer. Moving on to scoreboard again. First spot goes to Sai J one more time. 3-1-3-3 points. Second spot goes to Nida. Third spot goes to Nandana. Fourth spot goes to Teresa. And the fifth spot goes to Sahla. So 7 players has an answer streak of 3. 3 correct answers in a row. All right. So moving on to fifth question. All right, so rearranging the objection, choice C can make the problem figure. So one more time, moving on to the leaderboard. Nandana has come to the top with 3846 points. Second spot goes to Saich. Third spot goes to Ashruta. Fourth spot goes to Atira, and the fifth spot goes to Saha Hadid. So tight competition happening in the leaderboard. All right, Sanjay is the highest climber, so climbers are also changing every time. Sanjay is the highest climber here with climbing 10 points. We have answers in the chat box also. Fun with art, Sagar. All right, moving on to sixth question. All right, so answer figure B will complete the figure. Moving on to leaderboard again. Sai just maintained the top spot with 4627 points. Second spot goes to Nandana. Third spot goes to Ashruta. Fourth spot goes to Avira. And the fifth spot goes to Goku 11. So 4 players just dropped their answer streak of 5. So that's all from the leaderboard. Moving on to seventh question. All right, so D will complete the sequence. So again, leaderboard. Saj is still on the top. So we don't have any changes in the leaderboard, but we just have changes in the points tally only. So we have a Prathamesh is the highest climber here. One more time, just reading the toppers. Saj is in the top spot. Second spot goes to Nandana. Third spot goes to Ashwata. Fourth spot goes to Adira. And the fifth spot goes to Gokul 11. So moving on to eighth question. All right, so we were supposed to find the odd one out, and D is the correct answer. D is the correct answer. So moving on to my leaderboard. Saj is still on the top spot with 6197 points. Second spot goes to Nandana. Third spot goes to Atira. Fourth spot goes to Goku 11. And the fifth spot goes to Saha Hati. So 7 players have reached the answer streak of 3. After dropping the answer streak, 7 players are again reached the answer streak of 3. So moving on to ninth question. Make sure that you are noting the change in timings also. We have increased the timing, so 90 seconds you'll be getting to answer the questions. Before it was 60 seconds. All right, again, D is the correct answer. D will replace a question mark figure. So that's how the leaderboard looks after 9 questions. Sai is still on the top spot with 6926 points. Second spot goes to Nandana. Third spot goes to Adira. Fourth spot goes to Goku 11. And Sanjay has come to the points table with 6412 points. So Kanishka is again making it come back with 3 correct answers in a row. So moving on to 10th question. All right, so 19 straight lines are required to draw the problem figure. All right, moving on to scoreboard again. So we have Saij again in the top spot with 7704 points. Second spot goes to Nandana. Third spot goes to Goku 11. Fourth spot goes to Sanjay. And the fifth spot we have Ashruta. So 3 players has an answer streak of 4. So that's a news from the leaderboard. Now moving on to 11th question. All right, so once again, D is the correct option. After opening up, the figure will look like D. All right, moving on to scoreboard again. All right, we have changes in the scoreboard. Nandana has come to the top spot with 8051 points. Second spot goes to Goku 11 with 7958 points. Third spot goes to Sanjay with 7798 points. Fourth spot goes to Sai and fifth spot goes to Ashruta. So Akshay is a new climber here. He has climbed 6 places. All right. So that's all from the leaderboard. We have 4 more questions remaining. So moving on to 12th question. All right, so the figure in C can be found from the different given pieces. One more time, moving on to the leaderboard. Nandana is still on the top spot with 8787 points. Second spot goes to Goku, 8740 points. Sanjay is making a comeback. So with 12 correct answers in a row. So he's in the third spot with 8482 points, and fourth spot goes to Adira, and fifth spot goes to Saij. That's all from the leaderboard. Moving on to the 13th question. All right, so you were supposed to find the correct mirror image, and B is the correct answer. B is the correct mirror image with respect to the x axis. All right, moving on to leaderboard again. Nandana is still on the top spot with 9634 points. Second spot goes to Goku 11. Third spot goes to Sanjay. Fourth spot goes to Saij. And fifth spot goes to Ashruta. Jack is the new highest climber here, climbing up 6 places. Again, moving on to our second last question, 14th question. All right, so the figures in 1 and 2 can be formed by folding the given sheet of paper. All right, so if you have any doubts regarding the same, if you have any doubts regarding the questions, you can ask it in our Telegram group. The link is posted in the chat box. So make sure that you're clicking on the link and joining your Telegram group. Okay, so we also have a Telegram channel where we'll be notifying about the exams and our program. So make sure that you're joining the Telegram channel also. So both links are posted in the chat box. So make sure you're clicking on the links and join the respective group as well as the channel. All right, so moving on to the leaderboard. Nandana is still on the top spot with 10429 points. Second spot goes to Goku. Third spot goes to Sanjay. Fourth spot goes to Ashruta, and fifth spot goes to Saij. So 4 players have reached the answer stick of 3. All right, so that's all from the leaderboard. Before moving on to our last question, so you'll be getting 2 minutes for this question. Find the number of triangles in the given figure. All right, so there are 27 triangles in the given figure. So that's all. We have completed 15 questions. So now we'll be moving on to the podium. So we'll be having top 3 spots as well as 2 runners-ups. So winners, what you have to do is that you have to take the screenshot of the screen in which the Kahoot, in which your Kahoot result will be displayed, and you have to send it along with your Instagram ID to the number 8086111024. Okay. So let's see who all has come to the top spots. So here's a podium, and third spot goes to Sanjay with 9262 points. Second spot goes to Goku 11. And first spot we have Nantana. All right. And runners up Ashruta and Atira. So Goku, Nantana, Sanjay, Ashruta and Atira, what you have to do is that you have to take the screenshot of your Kahoot app, Kahoot result screen, and send it to the number along with your Instagram ID. Once again, I'll repeat the number 8086111024. Okay. So once again, congratulations to all the winners and thank you to all the participants. So if you for those who have missed being on the leaderboard this time, don't worry. We'll be having more quizzes in the coming days. So we'll be keeping you posted. Make sure that you're joining our Telegram channel as well as you're subscribing our YouTube channel. There'll be more informative content available in our YouTube channel also. So make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube channel as well as our Telegram channel. So thank you so much for participating. Have a great night.